Welcome to Rise Like a Phoenix and Soar High. I'm Emily, and I'm so glad you're here. This podcast is for the quiet fighters, for the ones who've carried silent storms, yet still show up every day. What you're about to hear isn't just motivation. It's a reminder of your strength. Let's begin. Most people won't see the storms you've had to weather just to make it to today. They won't know the weight you've carried quietly. They won't feel the moments you almost gave up or the nights you cried in silence. But here you are, still standing, still breathing, still trying. That in itself is power. That is strength. And this is where your next chapter begins. Most of us grow up believing that if we work hard, stay patient, and be good people, life will eventually reward us. We imagine that one day, the right opportunity will come along, that someone will notice our struggle, appreciate our effort, and pull us up. It's a comforting belief. But it's also dangerous, because the longer we wait for someone else to create our breakthrough, the more we give away our power. Life doesn't owe us success, and people, even the ones who love us, can't always give us what we need. That's not because they don't care, and it's because they're dealing with their own battles too. The truth is, no one can truly understand what you're carrying inside. No one else feels your sleepless nights, your private fears, or the pressure you hide behind a smile. And that's exactly why your healing, your growth, your rise has to come from within. When you depend too much on others to change your life, you start shrinking your potential. You begin to feel helpless, like you're stuck in a loop, just waiting for something to happen. But nothing changes until you decide. You might be in a place right now where things feel unfair. Maybe you've done everything right and still life hasn't rewarded you. Maybe you feel tired, alone, or invisible. I hear you, but you're not powerless. You're not broken. What you're going through isn't the end of your story. It's the part where the hero wakes up and chooses to fight back. Not with anger, but with action. Choosing to take responsibility for your life doesn't mean you caused every bad thing that happened. It simply means you refuse to let those things define what happens next. Responsibility is not about guilt. It's about freedom. Because the moment you stop blaming the world and start building yourself, you unlock a kind of power that can't be taken away. You stop waiting for permission. You stop waiting for motivation. And you start moving forward, no matter how small the step. That shift in mindset changes everything. You stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what can I do with this? And when you do that, you begin to rise. Quietly, strongly. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Every person you admire, every story that inspires you, they all started with someone who was tired of being stuck. Not someone who had it all figured out. Not someone who felt confident every day. But someone who made the choice to keep going. When you look around and feel behind, remember this. Comparison is a thief. It robs you of the beauty of your own progress. It blinds you to how far you've already come. You're not in a race with anyone else. This is your journey, your pace, your path. So take a breath. You're not late. You're not lost. You're learning. You're growing. And the fact that you're still showing up, even when it's hard, that's courage most people never talk about. Sometimes the hardest part isn't the goal itself. It's the silence that surrounds it. No applause, no validation. Just you, your effort, and a quiet room. That's where most people give up. Not because they're weak, but because they forget that growth is often invisible at first. You won't always see the results right away. Some days, showing up is the only victory. But that's the foundation of success. Doing the work, even when no one's watching. You're not falling behind. You're learning how to endure. You're developing the patience to keep going, the strength to keep trying. And remember, you don't need to have it all figured out to take the next step. Clarity comes from movement, not waiting. Confidence grows from action, not certainty. Even when it's messy, even when you stumble. Keep moving. You don't have to match someone else's timeline. You just have to stay loyal to your path. Even if it looks different, especially if it looks different, this journey is yours, and the way you carry yourself through it, that's what shapes you. Let others chase quick wins. You focus on deep roots. Let others seek approval. You seek growth. Let others settle. You rise. Because rising isn't about being loud. It's about being steady. It's about getting back up, even when the world doesn't clap for you. And you, my friend, are still rising. You may not feel strong every day. And that's okay. Strength isn't constant. It's not about always being fearless or bold. It's about showing up, even when your hands are trembling. Some days, your strength will look like getting out of bed when everything in you wants to stay down. Some days, it will look like saying no to what drains you, or yes to something new, even if it scares you. Progress doesn't always feel like a roar. Sometimes it feels like a whisper, the quiet decision to try again. And with every quiet choice, every small effort, you are building a version of you that's unshakable, rooted, resilient. So when you doubt yourself, come back to this. You have already survived things you thought would break you. You've rebuilt yourself before. You can do it again. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to take the next honest step. And trust, truly trust, that the climb may be slow, but you're still rising. Before you go, remember this. Your story is still unfolding. And while the world may not see your silent battles, your small wins, your steady growth, they matter. They are shaping you into someone who's not just chasing light, but becoming it. Keep rising. Keep choosing yourself. And don't forget, even in your quietest moments, you are powerful beyond words. Thank you for being here today. This is Rise Like a Phoenix. And you're exactly who the world needs.